Hey guys, it's Dan, and it is time for another book review. This time I'm here to review A Man Called Ove by Fredrik Backman. This clocks in at 336 pages. No, it is not a terribly long book. It is originally written in Swedish and translated to English, and I'm sure multiple other languages, as this is quite an international book. Now, A Man Called Ove is about what I would call him a grumpy, I refer to him as a gruff old man, where he seems outwardly grumpy, someone who will point his finger at people he doesn't like. He's very, in your face, take no shit, has morals, has a daily routine, gets up at the same time every day, patrols his neighborhood because he wants to protect his community. He's a very upstanding citizen who will think nothing of reaching out and helping someone. And I have to say, when I originally saw the film adaptation of this before checking out the book, and I don't regret that at all, because the film was very good, and in fact, since I have finished the book, I plan on rewatching the film because it was that good. It was so good, and the book was so good as well. One of the things I have to say about A Man Called Ove is appearances can be deceiving, and just because someone may outwardly seem like they're unfriendly or a bad person does not make it so. During the different chapters in A Man Called Ove, we learned that he's lived a tragic life. His father and his mother had died when he was very young. His father died when he was a teenager. And then the home he has inherited from his parents, he loses that in a fire. And it's like one thing after another. We see like small glimpses into his past, and we kind of understand who Ove is and why he is the way he is. But at the same time, we see these small victories, these small glimpses of character that shows how very human he is, and how much of a good person he is too. I really, really enjoyed A Man Called Ove. There were some really good quotes from the book that I really enjoyed. Like, one was about love, and it was how it says, Ove saw the world in black and white, yet she was color. And I love that. The fact that that's another thing, he loves his wife so dearly no matter what happens. And I love that ideal that, like, when his friend Rune, they're threatening to take him away and put him into senior assisted housing, and he's like, we need to do something. We need to help him so that they can't just take him away. And how, he wants him to stay in their community, even though they kind of had this grudge that was going on for years. Like, he still, wants to do right by his friend. This book definitely has the feels. If you can read this book and not feel anything, then I don't know what to tell you, because at times this book can make you feel like happy and sad. Sometimes it was very heart-wrenching when we learn of the tragedies that Ove has experienced. I don't want to go into too much detail and spoil it for those of you who have not read it, but I want to share with you another quote from A Man Called Ove. I just love some of these quotes. Death is a strange thing. We fear it, yet most of us fear more than anything that it may take someone other than ourselves. For the greatest fear of death is always that it will pass us by and leave us there alone. That, just so much. And like, it's beautifully written, and I know it's translated from Swedish to English, so there may be some things lost in the translation, but this was such a beautiful book. And I know I read most of the people that I saw that I'm on my friends list on Goodreads felt the same way about this book. They also really enjoyed it. I see a lot of 5-star, 4-star ratings, and then you see the occasional smattering of maybe 2 and 3 stars, where I saw someone had only made it as far as the first chapter, and they felt like they didn't like the personality of Uva, so they just kind of moved on. They kind of gave up on the book, and I wish that that person would have went back in and gave this book a chance, because it's not, like I said, appearances can be deceiving, and it's not what you think it is. It's not about a grumpy old man just bitching and complaining all the time. It's so much more than that. Another quote is, Uva had never been asked how he lived before he met her, but if anyone had asked him, he would have answered that he didn't. It's stuff like that, like quotes like that. And then the quote I said about that, he was a man of black and white, and she was color, all the color he had. I'm gonna read one more quote. But we are always optimists when it comes to time. We think there will be time to do things with other people. And it's just like things like that. There's just this hidden wisdom that I think that a lot of people kind of tend to forget about, that our elders, they've lived life. They've lived through both beauties and tragedies, and they have so much wisdom to share with people. And that was one of the beautiful things about A Man Called Uva, is we see a man who has lost his wife who he loved so dearly, but yet he finds, even if they're accidental outlets, to help him enjoy life, to help him experience life in a positive way. I could go on and on about how great this book was. I did rate this book 5 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. Very worthwhile checking out. I cannot say any more good things about this book, and I don't want to spoil it at the same time. This book was super good, guys. If you have not read it, I say definitely go out and check it out. And if you are turned off by the fact that the first chapter, the guy's a little grumpy, he's a little bitchy, you need to push past that, because this book is so good. That's all I got for you guys. That's all I'm going to say about this. For those of you in the U.S., I will have a link to Amazon for you to pick up a copy of this for yourselves. For those of you outside the U.S., I'm going to put down a book depository link. They offer free worldwide shipping to anywhere else. I appreciate all of y'all that have been picking up stuff through my links. I'm also going to throw down a coffee link. If you can help donate a few bucks here or there, that also helps on my channel. I'm not getting AdSense. I'm slowly growing. I don't know how long it's going to be before I hit 1,000 subscribers. And I think even once I do get my Google AdSense back, I think I'm still going to rely on affiliate links, just because of how unreliable AdSense and YouTube can be. But it is what it is. This was a beautiful book, guys. You guys definitely need to check it out. I'm glad, and I'm not surprised that I rated it as highly as I did, and that I enjoyed it as much as I did. Because, like I said, I saw the film, and the film was superb. It was just a really great film. That one is a Swedish film with English subtitles. Definitely check out both. Check out the book and the film. They're both really, really great. If you came here looking for book recommendations and book reviews, please hit that subscriber link. And while you're there, hit that notification bell so you're well aware of when I upload again. I'm kind of swamped with videos. I'm kind of behind on my video schedule. I've been kind of busy. I'm an essential worker, so I'm still kind of working and trying to read and film reviews and book videos and all that. So bear with me. I will get them out as I can. I appreciate all the new subscribers, and like I said, those of you who have been using my links to purchase things or donating money to my coffee, I greatly appreciate you. Thank you for watching, and until next time, this has been Dan. Take care.